So 2K and TKO, WWE's parent company, I feel like they're forcing Visual Concepts to do a lot of these microtransaction heavy Persona card things. And I think it's only going to get worse for 2K25. And I hope it doesn't. I hope they learn and listen to the fan base. At the end of the day, they got to answer the shareholders and they got to answer to Big Papa TKO. Now, what am I talking about here? Well, I'm talking about 10 wrestlers that I think will be locked as either Persona cards, hopefully not, or paid DLC via the Season Pass. I don't think these 10 wrestlers are going to be on the base roster in 2K25. Let's get into it. Alright, so I downloaded all these wrestlers really quick off of Community Creations, and some of them have the hair glitch that they never fixed. First up, Dustin Rhodes. I do believe that he will be a extra DLC wrestler. I don't think he'll be on the base roster. They want to make a big deal out of it because Cody is the current champion. He literally ended one of the longest streaks, title reigns, in history of the company. I mean, they really are positioning Cody Rhodes as the next John Cena. I mean, there isn't ever going to be another John Cena. There's never going to be another Hulk Hogan. But he's going to be the first Cody Rhodes. Now, in my opinion, Cody's title reign has been but I don't think it's his fault. I just feel like they had this mega heel Roman Reigns, and they didn't really build any other heels up to that level. Now they're trying with Solo. He'll never be on the level of Roman Reigns, but he's becoming a mega heel, right? I don't know. It's just they didn't do a really good job of building up heels for Cody to face next. Everybody's a babyface right now, so I'm really curious how Cody's title reign is going to end. So first up was Dustin, probably be Goldust also. So there's two. The second one, now that he's in talks with WWE again, now that Vince is gone, I was going to say Goldberg. They have an opportunity here to charge us for Goldberg, and they know everybody's going to want to buy Goldberg. They're probably not going to include him on the base roster, which really sucks because he's been in a bunch of games before. But they're going to take this opportunity to basically charge extra. And I think that kind of sucks because, like I just said, he's been in so many games, he should literally just be on the roster. But if he's not included in the roster, that's a big selling point for the Season Pass. That's why I think he's going to be part of the Season Pass. And I don't know why whoever made this Goldberg didn't just use... Isn't Goldberg's entrance in here? I didn't look through all the entrances this year, so maybe it's not. Alright, next up. Let me look at my list here. Now this one is probably going to happen because he's the most popular of the bloodline. I think he's probably going to be more popular than Solo, right? I think they're going to use him as DLC. There's no way they're going to include Jacob Fatu on the base roster. They're just not going to do it. They might include the other two guys, his family members. My brain. Anyway, but Jacob Fatu himself will definitely be a paid DLC, and that's, to me, that's going to be a little dirty because everybody wants Jacob. He's probably the best overall wrestler in Solo's bloodline, right? So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I really want him in the game, but if they're going to charge extra for him, that's going to suck. All right, so let's see who was next. Next up, we got Hawk, followed by Animal. Now, I was just trying to put them all in one big match. That's why they're not entering together. And whoever made them gave him the Dead Man or Badass Undertaker's motorcycle entrance, which I'm like, okay. Now, Hawk and Animal, I can't remember. I think they were in 2K14. I think that was the last WWE game they were in. So it's been a while. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I really want them in this gimmick, because I know they have another gimmick, to be in the game so we can finally get that shoulder pad piece updated. This shoulder pad piece is so freaking old that they've used it way too long. They need to get rid of that and make a new one. The reason why they don't get rid of it is because everybody wants to make Hawk and Animal. They're one of the most badass tag teams in the history of all of wrestling. They're my personal favorite. They were freaking awesome. Ooh, what a rush. The Legion of Doom? Heck yeah. I always liked Animal a little better because of his cool mohawk and spider face paint. I always thought he was cool. I liked them both, but I just liked his hair a little bit better. So Hawk, Animal. It was funny, when I was a little kid, I used to get the two of them mixed up. So I'm like, wait, which one's Hawk and which one's Animal? Well, the Mohawk was the Animal, so yeah. Man, I forget what football team his son played for. His son was a big football star. I can't remember. And it was tragic when we lost Hawk. I was like, no! And then they did the whole Heidenreich thing. Oh, as part of the Legion of Doom. Oy. It was cool bringing back the shoulder pads and stuff, but I don't know. Like, in order to honor the memory, they should have started like a whole like biker gang type thing, or not biker gang, or just some sort of like group where they have to initiate people, like a Warriors group or something. I just think that'd be so cool. I don't think any wrestlers get the Warrior name anymore. I think the last one was Sheamus. He was the Celtic Warrior. I think is he the last one to get the Warrior moniker from Vince McMahon? Because there was Ultimate Warrior, there was Road Warriors, there's the Dingo Warrior, which was Ultimate Warrior, which I think is hilarious. Dingo Warrior, why? What was it? I just said the Road Warriors. All right, and then last but not least, and they have an opportunity to charge extra for Brock Lesnar. If he is cleared of all charges and everything, he will not be on the base roster. I can almost guarantee it. They're going to make a big, huge deal about this. He might be like a pre-order bonus, but I can almost guarantee you they're salivating at the idea of making us pay extra for Brock Lesnar. And it'll be some normal version like this, and then a bunch of other versions of him will be locked to my faction, I'm guessing. So then this is just a created one. It was the highest rated one, so I was like, okay, let's go grab that one. It actually has his music, because it's in the game. He's in the game. They just locked him out because of all the stuff that was happening with the allegations and stuff. So, I mean, just think about this for a second. WWE sees an opportunity. I don't necessarily think this is Visual Concepts wanting to do this. I think they're being forced by 2K and WWE to do this kind of stuff. I mean, think about it. Brock Lesnar, the first DLC pack, he could be some part of like Incredible Brutes pack or something, or the Beast Slayers, or some pack where him, Goldberg, Jacob Fatu, I don't know, the Werewolf pack, the Wolf pack, but then they already have the Wolf pack because of the NWO, so that wouldn't work. But I hope I'm wrong about this, because if they charge extra for Brock, that's going to sting. So now we've talked about plenty of dudes. Let's move over to the ladies. So first up for the ladies, and this is where the glitches start. First up, AJ Lee. We got to get AJ Lee back in the game. Her husband's there, CM Punk. I mean, if she's not going to come back officially to the WWE to wrestle or do anything, she should at least come back to be, I don't know, CM Punk's like manager or something. I mean, maybe people think that'd be beneath her. I don't know, just to introduce her again, and then she can wrestle if she wants. She doesn't necessarily have to come back to wrestle. She could do whatever she wants. She could be a GM of Raw or something. I think she did that already. I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, bring her back, at the very least, bring her back to the games. They're on good terms with WWE. It'd be awesome to see her at least come back to the games. So yeah, AJ Lee is the first on the list of the ladies. And that's a pretty good call, whoever made her. All right, next up. There wasn't very many, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I don't remember the order I put them in. Yes, Mickie James. Now, I believe she was in 2K22, but because she was working for TNA Impact, they had to take her out of the game, of course. So, I think, 2K22 was the last one she was in. But now that her husband Nick Aldis is working for them and on SmackDown, I don't think and she's pretty much retired from TNA, isn't she? I don't watch TNA. I don't know what's going on over there. I see highlights here and there of what's like what the champs and stuff are doing. So if she's semi-retired from there, why not bring her back to the WWE games? It'd be awesome. And regardless, just bring her back to the WWE games. I don't know if she has like no compete clause or something, not being able to show up in the games. But Mickie James is one of the all-time best female wrestlers in the history of WWE. She needs to be back in the game. She's a legend. She needs to be in the game. All right, now next up, I'm thinking of. This is the one where the hair glitch, and I was laughing so hard, hysterically, because I haven't experienced this yet, because I don't download a lot of stuff. And that's Tori Wilson. Hair glitch and all. The last update probably for the game, and they still haven't fixed the hair glitch. Oh, I was in tears when I saw this. Anyway, other than the hair glitch, great job, whoever made it. I didn't make any of these, by the way. But yeah, Tori Wilson. She's one of the biggest names in WWE. Why in the blue hell has they not brought her back yet? Probably because she was part of the sexy diva era, so maybe she doesn't fit with their current model. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, the stuff they're doing with Rhea Ripley, who knows? And Liv Morgan, I mean, I feel like she'd be fine, right? But yeah, I left it in because of the hair glitch. But yeah, Tori Wilson needs to come back. She's a huge part of WWE. Now, last but not least, one of my personal favorites that could actually, wrestle. And she's going to be in the Wrestling Code. And I think she's going to be in Ultra Pro Wrestling. I don't quote me on that. I think she's in both. Is Victoria. Victoria, why is she not in the game? She just signed a Legends contract with WWE. So I can almost guarantee you she will be in 2K24. But will she be on the base roster? Or will she be paid DLC? I think they're going to put her in a DLC pack to really, like, hey, she's back, yeah, but you got to pay extra, So I really hope, like, I'm wrong about this. I hope that most of these are on the base roster, but the big ones to me are going to be Goldberg and Jacob Fatu. I think those two will absolutely be paid extra DLC. I don't think they're going to make the main roster because Goldberg's been gone for, 2 games now? I could see him doing it with Brock because why not? Extra cash. And remember, this is TKO/WWE, and 2K probably saying, hey, we need extra cash for this game to please the investors. That's why my faction's never going to go away. So we're going to charge extra for Brock Lesnar. Who knows? He might be one of those $10 packs, and they'll have like 5 different Brock Lesnars or something with it. Anyway, I hope I'm wrong about this. Who are some wrestlers that you think will be DLC? I know we're a ways off from the release, but we're already in halfway through November, so it'll be here before you know it. Sound off the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.